Oh, good morning, friends. I don't want to get up. It's Wednesday, January 30th. I know we're all dealing with it, but it's so freaking cold out. I want to go back to bed. Can you tell I'm super tired? Like, yeah, I got a half hour before my 10-hour rest break is up. It sounds like, unless something comes through, my 90, which is my final destination on this load, because somebody asked what a 90 was. My 90 is Toma, and from there I'll be deadheading home, which is about 180 miles. Unless they come up with a load for me. Like, Super Value is a pretty good load to take into Hopkins, Minnesota, which really is about 5 miles from my house. So, I mean, my condo. When I go home, we stay at the house. But I think I'm ready for the sauna, so I think we're gonna hit up the condo at least one night this weekend. So yeah, so it's cold. Thank you guys for the comments. I did idle my truck all night long. Somebody left that in the comments, not just for the sake of the truck, with like water condensation and potential of freezing, even though I have anti-gel in. You know, and it really didn't use a lot of fuel. I hadn't done that before because Prime system normally shuts you down at 5 minutes, but there must be some intel that says, hey, it's super cold out, we're not going to shut this truck down, which I appreciate. But I don't think my bunk heater would have been able to keep up with the cold. And I have a little like ceramic heater that you plug into a cigarette lighter, which I had to use last year, and that didn't really help either. So with the truck running, and the heater going in the back and my blankets, I was fine. I was comfortable all night long. The only thing that kept waking me up is we have a Doran tire pressure sensor for the truck, and you know, with the cold extreme temperatures, my tire pressure has gone down. So it's it kept going off like an alarm, and I was like, oh my gosh, shut up. So I had to keep getting up and shutting that off. But all in all, it looks like it's sunny. What does my truck temperature at least say? It says it's -16 temperature. That doesn't take into consideration the wind. And I just caught a glimpse of something flittering. Yeah, it must be pretty windy out too, so it's probably colder than that. But last night when I got here, it was a drop and hook, and I was almost at the end of my clock, so I hooked up, and you know, all the equipment is so cold. And I don't know how long this trailer's been sitting here, right? Typically the yard dogs don't mess with much. They hook up, drop it at a dock, and then they let it get loaded, and then they park it back, right? Well, the landing gear was not cooperating last night when I was trying to put it up, and man, it felt like needles were hitting my face with that cold. I mean, I had a scarf way up here, and my hat and snow pants and blah blah blah, but boy oh boy, yeah, I've been lucky. I forgot how cold this weather is. So I'm going to try to go out there and crank it a little more so it's a little higher. I don't really like the level of it right now, so you know, I figure 3-4 more turns, which I didn't have it in me last night because it was hard to do, and I didn't put any like Ford WD-40 on it, which I have some. So I'll probably do that, and then I'm so light, like I'm 11,000 pounds. And I just stayed at the customer last night. So I just hooked up and I stayed in the same spot. Oh, but I didn't move my tandems last night, so I gotta do that this morning before I leave. It looks like they're all the way to the rear, if I remember correctly. So I'm hoping that the equipment cooperates with me. So I don't mean to be such a downer, but God, sucks. This really sucks. But I'm gonna hook up here, or not hook up. I'm gonna finish doing it so that I can be ready to go, because it's gonna be a full day driving for me, with dropping and then moving on to Minneapolis from here. So I want to get on the road and, you know, get home at a relatively decent time. A little nervous about shutting down for, let's see, what's today? Today's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I planned on leaving Tuesday. So shutting down, I'll drop my trailer at a yard, and then on bobtail, but I don't have an indoor area to park my truck, so it will be out, exposed, untouched, batteries off. I'm a little afraid of what I'm gonna run into when I go to leave again. So I don't know if you have any tips for me. I don't know if I should come over and run it every day, which is a pain in the butt. But I'd rather do that than have problems. So yeah, I just don't know what to. I've never had to do it before. The last time I shut down was when we got married, went on a cruise, and when we came back, it had been in the 30s, and I had a ton of problems. Wouldn't shift above 6th gear. Had to take it to Freightliner. The batteries were all completely jacked on low voltage, and yeah, I just don't want those issues coming out. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm just like, ugh, like Debbie Downer, negative Nancy, whatever. Kinda am. I want to go back to bed. Alright. I gotta go. I gotta change my mindset. I gotta do this. I gotta get rolling. Nobody's gonna make it happen but me. I'm not in a timeline because it's a drop and hook, but I want to get home. So that's my motivation here. I want to get home, and I am going home. All right, peeps, stay safe. Definitely stay warm. Comment below with any tips, because it's only going to get colder in Minneapolis. Let's be frank. Kind of excited though, like, I'll be home today.